Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, October 16th, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. World Food Day is celebrated annually on October 16th to commemorate the date of the founding of the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, in 1945. This year it is being celebrated with the theme, Water is Life, Water is Food, Leave No One Behind. Minister of Agriculture in Nevis, the Honourable Eric Evelyn, in delivering his World Food Day address, spoke of the challenges the department and ministry faces on Nevis.
Here in Nevis, one of the greatest challenges to agricultural production is water. The Nevis Water Department must be commended for its efforts over the years in supporting the agricultural sector in its provision of water to farmers as well as government estates. This is also done at concessionary rates. This is in addition to providing potable water to homes, commercial operations, restaurants and hotels. Based on the type of agricultural practice in Nevis, 1. Water is needed for livestock, beef, pork, chicken and mutton production. 2. Water is used at our abattoir during processing as well as cleaning. 3. Water is used at our propagation unit to start seedlings. 4. Water is used in our shade houses. 5. Water is used in our open field agriculture. 6. Water is used at our agricultural depot to keep food clean and safe. 7. Water is used at our agro-processing unit to produce confectionaries and preserves. 8. Water is consumed every day by our staff members who are outside delivering service.
He also highlighted the Ministry of Agriculture's partnership with the Ministry of Social Empowerment, where food vouchers are distributed to vulnerable families and are accepted by various divisions in the Department of Agriculture. Minister Evelyn also outlined the activities that will be hosted in observance of World Food Day.
Water is life. Water is food. Leave no one behind. This is the theme under which our week of activities is being celebrated here on the island of Nevis. We have partnered with the Nevis Water Department and the Ministry of Health in a series of activities. The week begins on Monday 16th October and ends on Friday, October the 20th, 2023. Some of the highlights are 1. Demonstration of infused water at the Memorial Square. 2. Water conservation tips and tricks with the Nevis Water Department. 3. The culmination, AgriFest at the Villa Grounds, highlighting everything we do in agriculture. And that will be held, of course, on Friday, the 20th of October. In closing, I urge you to work with us as we work for you to ensure not only food security on Nevis, but food sovereignty. Nevis in the 1960s and 1970s, and to a lesser extent in the 1980s, was a major producer in the sub-region. And we can do it again. Happy World Food Day 2023, and may God continue to bless us all.
The following is a notice from the Integrity Commission in Nevis. The Integrity Commission in Nevis wishes to remind the persons in public life that they must file their declaration of income, assets and liabilities in accordance with Section 15 of Number 2 of 2013 Integrity in Public Life Ordinance 2013 and Number 5 of 2019 Integrity in Public Life Amendment Ordinance 2019. All declarants are required to submit their completed declaration forms and the relevant supporting documents in person at the Integrity Commission's office between 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. from Monday 16th to Friday 20th October 2023. Persons in public life include all persons in public life who made their last filing on or before February 3rd, 2023 2023 or thereafter, and all chairpersons and managers who are no longer sitting members of statutory boards as at June 30th, 2022 and June 30th, 2023. All persons in public life who have resigned their posts from either the Nevis Island Administration or statutory bodies as of June 30th, 2022 and June 30th, 2023 are also required to file. Still to come.
Crisis intervention should be person-centered, focusing on the individual's needs and preferences.
The details after this break.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. Critical incidents training for community health practitioners is another manifestation of the commitment of the Behavioural Health and Wellness Centre to the continued improvement of the mental health of the people of Nevis. That is according to Senior Counsellor Macmillan Coffey, who was one of the presenters at a workshop for registered nurses and nursing attendants who provide care for persons with mental illness. At the October 12th workshop, Coffey facilitated discussions on the roles of mental health care providers and intervention in high-risk situations.
1. Empathy and sensitivity. Critical incident requires mental health professionals to approach individuals suffering from a mental health crisis with empathy and sensitivity. It is essential to acknowledge their unique struggles and avoid stigmatizing language and behavior which can exacerbate the crisis. 2. Person-centered care. Crisis intervention should be person-centered, focusing on the individual's needs and preferences. Every person's experience of mental illness is different, and tailoring interventions accordingly helps foster trust, engagement, and increase chances of successful resolution. The third point is safety and de-escalation. Crisis situations often involve heightened emotions and potential harm. Crisis intervention aims to ensure the safety of the person in crisis and those around them. Establishing a calm environment using non-threatening language and employing de-escalation techniques can help diffuse the situation.
The other presenters were social worker and counsellor Aldine Claxton, who covered the topic Identifying Mental Health Illness, and coordinator of Community Nursing Services Deslyn Tyson White, who discussed conditions that can be confused with mental illness, as well as information gathering and assessment.
I need my staff to be comfortable when dealing with persons who have mental illness or who may be exhibiting signs of mental illness, as well as I want those persons to be comfortable coming to this staff, coming to the units, and also be comfortable seeking treatment if they have to be seeking treatment. We know, and we have always been hearing the saying, there's a thin line between sanity and insanity, and at any time, any one of us could be on the other side of the fence. And if it's not one of us, it could be one of our family members, and we would want to ensure that if that time ever comes, they receive the best treatment and the best care as possible.
The Critical Incidents Training Workshop was one of the activities hosted by the Behavioural Health and Wellness Centre in observance of World Mental Health Day on October 10th. 8 students from across the Federation who recently graduated from public primary schools have received the Warren C. Tyson Memorial Scholarship from the TDC Group of Companies. Program Director Nicholas Menon presented the scholarship awards to Elisha Hall, Demore Prentice, Chrysander Sanichea, Angelique McFarlane, Kithisia Thomas, Joshua Finch, Dejanique Rollins, and Michelle Esquia. Chairman and CEO Earl Kelly congratulated the new awardees for their hard work and efforts. He said TDC will work closely with their parents and guardians to ensure that each child is given academic guidance and an experience that allows them to recognize their full potential inside and outside the classroom. The presentation ceremony was held on September 23rd at the TDC Training and Learning Resource Center in Bastyr St. Kitts. Now in its 42nd year, the program has invested more than $6.1 million and has benefited 267 students. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanstead Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.